need help.
Let's go check the other quests. Hmm. Oh, we've done the quest. So, in peace vigilance, that's definitely the Grey Warden's one.
Agreed. But first, we need to get a handle on what exactly is happening out there. Better than by the minute.
Oh, it's fast travel. World. What, missives? Nothing. Set to move my electric fan because I think the mic was picking it up.
That warehouse the Venatori were in. Traders used it before. I remember Ferelden furs stored waist high 5 years back.
Nev's case notes. Tarquin. Met the man shadowing me. Name's Tarquin. Got tired of his antics, hid, and doubled back to approach him from behind. If he was surprised, he hid it well. Said he wanted to know if I could be trusted before he spoke to me. I pointed out that my trustworthiness aside, his methods gave me no reason to trust him. He conceded. He wanted to know if I had a lead on the red lyrium potions coming through the docks. He'd seen evidence of a cover-up in Templar reports and wanted to compare notes. He might be able to make real progress from this. Ron has heard of him, a soldier from Ventus who quit the military and took a place with the Templars in Minrathous. Keeps his head down, mostly deals with the paperwork in the archives. Got the impression he isn't well liked by his superiors, explains the side job. So I hope the performance is better now. I had to uninstall and reinstall the game to manually recompile the shaders. When you faces in Dockdown looking for work, say they're refugees from the front, but the scars tell a different story. The shutdown of the textile mill north of Asariel was all over the broadsheets. Story says sold to new owners, but the word on the street is that it's another successful slave rebellion. In just the past year, the South Nosen shipyard, the caravan moving the slaves to the Ventus, the mines in the hundred. What? In just the past year, the South Nosen shipyard, the caravan moving slaves to Ventus, the mines in the 100 Pillars, perhaps more if they kept it quiet. If you know who to ask, and you ask about the rebellion, you'll hear about the Viper. They say he arrives, helps the slaves, finds some new lives, and disappears. I like the sound of it. Slave rebellions used to get put down easy. Something's changed. Is it just this mysterious Viper, or is there something else that's going on here? She must have made these notes far beyond her deeper involvement.
They're telling us to watch out for dark spirits.
But what if the Darkspawn come back?
Oh, my frames. Down to 42. So it looks choppy on the video, but the AMD driver level frame gen's really hiding it for
Do
me.
Templars really not have authority over mages in Tevinter? What happens if there's blood?
Oh.
Whatever you say.
Got us from a distance. My job's done. Your turn.
Face.
Too tanky.
Ready to go.
Man, what the fuck?
It's costing us.
If they never saw that coming. Do Templars really not have authority over mages in Tevinter? What happens if there's blood magic? What do they do?
Depends on the Templar. Depends on who's bought their loyalty.
What do you do when the authorities can't be trusted to do the right thing?
That's how I keep busy.
Wharf crossing south. Oh, this looks like a fight brewing. Or
Did the
no.
Magisterium explain why the Archon's palace rained fire on the city?
Wasn't it a mistake? You know how finicky those magical defense systems can be.
It's just so sad. So many people were hurt.
I'm sure they're fine.
So whatever's going on here in Tevinter, because they explore magic so freely, it's making Southern Thedas, like Ferelden, look so primitive. If you play Dragon Age Origins, you'll know what I mean.
I am Jowin Glastrom, First Warden and Supreme Commander of Weishaupt. I received word of your team's request for Grey Warden assistance after an incursion of the Blight at Demeter's Crossing. How does a Morn Watcher come to be involved with the Blight in Arlathan? And not just any Watcher, but a controversial figure after what you
knows.
pulled during that undead rebellion.
My decisions regarding our noble dead are hardly relevant here.
Very well. Then tell me how a Navaran necromancer apologist unleashed the Blight.
I was stopping an elven god from bringing down the Veil and destroying the world.
An elven god?
Finally!
Ben Harel, the
Someone who
Dreadwolf.
doubts
He goes
this
by
shit.
Solus. He's got a lot of names.
I did not come here to listen to fairy tales. I am here because of the Blight.
I'm like 12 hours in, and this is the first guy who has not believed us when he said, hey, we're fighting gods.
It's no fairy tale. When we stopped Solus, something got out. According to the Veil Jumpers, it was the elven gods Elgranon and Gillenane. And they're not just evil, they're blighted. The point is that the gods are making the blight worse. Demeter's Crossing was just the start. That's why we need the Grey Wardens.
I suspected more politicking from the remnants of the Inquisition. I see now that I was wrong.
I'm really glad to hear that.
It is clear that whatever you did to unleash the Blight has corrupted your already weak mind.
Okay, wait.
You will be taken to
Binge.
Weishaupt and placed under heavy guard until the danger you caused by unleashing the Blight passes.
Oh, okay. Let's do this.
Are you kidding me?
I
am so disappointed in that. I wanted to be like hyper confrontational. But then he gets all like surprised / defensive. Rook, you're too nice.
assure you, I am deadly serious.
I don't have time to sit here and stroke your ego. You need to shut up and listen.
There we go.
The threat is real. The gods are coming, and they're bringing the blight with them.
Let me tell you something about the Blight. It is evil, it is implacable, and above all, it is predictable. The Blight has not changed in over 1,000 years. The Grey Wardens will defeat it, as they always do. And we will do so without you causing confusion with your deranged conspiracy theories. I suggest you come along quietly.
Adamant Fortress 941.
Dorian!
The Grey Wardens attempted to raise an army of demons. Hardly the models of good judgment yourselves, are you?
Everyone knows Warden Commander Clarel acted alone at Adamant Fortress.
No, that's not true.
Acted alone, you say? Imagine if everyone were to see the letter I discovered where you authorize her actions. I wonder how that might complicate the narrative.
Are you prepared to risk the security of the Grey Wardens for this deluded boy?
You may be surprised to learn that I care very little about the security of the Grey Wardens.
Sassy as always.
Stay away from the Blight, and do not pester the Grey Wardens with any more of your nonsense.
He seems upset. Was it something I said?
Thank you, Magister Pavas.
Who are you? Why do you have dirt on the Grey Wardens?
I was at Adamant. Magister Dorian Parvis, at your service.
See, here's like I was at Adamant Fortress. So, if I'm not mistaken, in Inquisition, the mission is called Here Lies the Abyss. Yeah, it's Here Lies the Abyss. And yeah, it happens exactly as Dorian says it. Warden Commander Clarel, she was tricked into summoning demons because circumstances made her believe that, oh shit, all the wardens are going to die. Like we cannot like leave the blights unchecked because we're all going to die. And like they believed it because of something that I won't spoil. Like you can play Origins to know what that means, or Inquisition to know what that means. And the problem with what Dorian is saying is that, what if you don't take him to Adamant? What if he's not part of your team? Like if I remember correctly, it's not like all your team is there, and then you just pick and choose which ones you want on your active party. No, it's not like that. So they kind of forced some canon or did some retconning here.
A mutual friend thought you might require some support.
Mayvaris Talani? Of the Shadow Dragons?
The very same.
What's your relation to the Shadow Dragons?
About a decade ago, Mayvaris and I started a political faction called the Lucerni. We were going to change Tevinter for the better. Everyone would recognize the common sense benefits of our approach, and we'd all live happily ever after.
I take it that didn't happen?
Mayvaris was framed, kicked out of the Magisterium, and the Lucerni were dissolved.
I see.
So she took
Okay.
the movement underground.
The Shadow Dragons.
Since I still haunt the Magisterium, that makes me the Shadow Dragon's man on the inside.
I thought he was already a Magister. What the hell happened to him?
The First Warden's a problem. If he won't help, I need him to stay out of my way.
Finally,
I'm sure he'll show up
some
again.
backbone, Rook.
Like an ulcer. For now, pay him no mind. No Grey Warden worth the name sits in a Menrathus lounge sipping wine. You need the Wardens? Look for the ones out there fighting the Blight. In the meantime, the Shadow Dragons will keep a close watch on the Venatori. Good luck. I'm sure we'll see each other again soon.
I had someone point out to me in one of the Dragon Age Facebook groups that Tevinter has some Roman/Indian aesthetic to it, and I really didn't clock it in Inquisition when that occurred to me. It's like, oh, Dorian is supposed to look Indian. Now he does. He definitely looks apart. He's got the facial structure, the facial hair, the outfit. But in Inquisition, he didn't look like that. like the face is same-ish. He has the mustache, but he didn't look Indian like that. And I think that's cool. There's some cohesion to it. Like Nev looks pretty Indian to me, or at least South Asian. They got the look.
Only the veil stood between us and a world of blighted darkness. But on this side, the gods could only tap a trickle. They had to turn that trickle into a flood.
That's why they needed the dagger.
Could have used Solus's dagger to rip open the Fade. But some foolish mortal had taken it. So, they'd have to create a dagger of their own. Drowning the world in blight was just a matter of time.
If you've played some Magic the Gathering, especially in the fire action stuff, that head part or headdress looks very much like Elish Norn's. Every warden's journey. There's the journey and the calling, the beginning and the end. Every Grey Warden gets the first. They drink the potion of the Archdemon blood, laced with more magic than they know. If they survive, they'll sense the Darkspawn, hear the Blight song. The Blight hear the Blight song. The Blight itself won't hurt so much. They'll be forever changed. I was forever changed. Not everyone survives the joining, the end at the beginning. Others end in battle, killed by Darkspawn, or maybe some other monster kills them. We go to sunless and forsaken places that we fight what would devour Thedas, and we don't always return. I've survived all those battles myself. It makes me no better than anyone else. Finally, there's the calling, and that is the end, no matter how far you've come. After the joining, the blight won't hurt so much, but it's still inside you. And in the end, it still wins out. The blight's song, the one you can only hear because you're a warden, starts to change. It starts to call to you. At first you can ignore it. And then one day you can't because you're changing. At first you can't see it, but then you can. In the veins in your arms, the circles under your eyes. So you leave. You find the biggest batch of Darkspawn you can, and you take down as many as you can before the blight takes you. You leave the world a little safer. The other wardens will tell you that you'll know when the time comes, that you'll be certain when it's real, but they haven't heard the calling yet, and you wonder if it's really true, if you'll really know. You will. I do. I've got my spot in the deep roads picked out. Take care of yourself. A page torn from Warden Aaron's journal, left for Warden Theo. Okay, so even more spoiler alerts. When I was talking about Warden Clarel's actions in Adamant Fortress and Inquisition, they thought they were going to die because the bad guy of that game was somehow able to basically blast like a wave, not really a wave, like a signal, which made all the wardens in southern Thedas, so Ferelden and Orlais, into thinking that they were hearing the calling. So they all panicked. Oh shit, we're all going to die. Who is going to take care of the blights before we all die? Right? So that's why they were trying to say, hey guys, one of the bad guys' henchmen was like, hey guys, you know what? Why don't we just summon demons? You know, it's like they can't be corrupted by the blight, and we'll just command them to look for the archdemon in the deep roads forever. Yeah, why don't we sacrifice all the wardens so we'll have this immortal army of demons trying to find the archdemon and slay it. I know it sounded terrible from the outset. Like even I was questioning it when I played it 10 years ago. But yeah, the wardens were desperate and they were tricked. They actually didn't want to. What you see, one of them being slayed by the warden commander to summon a demon, and then she has a turn of art right after we intervene. So it's like, huh? So if if you were there earlier, that one guy could have lived. Okay.
I need to talk to Varric.
Oh. Return to the lighthouse. I mentioned at the very start of all of this series that I wouldn't really be much of a yapper, but I need to give both what I'm thinking of at the time, of what I'm experiencing, and as well as I'm explaining all this stuff. So people who've never played Dragon Age or are looking to get an honest review or get some more ammo to clown on the game, that they have the proper context as to why I'm saying what I'm saying. So, an update on Gus. Dear Rook, thank you once again for figuring out what happened to Tainor and Oros. Gus is adjusting to life without them, I think. Eating well, and me and the other veil jumpers play with him when we can. He still screams if I try to remove Oris's old backpack from his hutch. You ever heard the Nug scream? It's bone chilling. Things have been terrible lately, but having Gus around helps me get through it. He really does put a smile on everyone's face. Thank you for bringing him home. Regards, Sloan. Aw, that's nice. Okay, Varric.
There you are. I haven't seen much of you lately. I was getting worried. Everything all right? Wait, that dagger. I've seen it before.
Solus was using it at the ritual site.
No, before that. Shit, it can't be. Look at it, Rook.
Just tell me already.
Remember that story I told you about me and Hawk, Meredith and Orsino?
The Red Lyrium,
How the
yeah.
trouble started in Kirkwall?
Don't tell me
On
this
our
is it.
expedition to the deep roads. That's what we found. That's what my brother tried to kill us for.
What?
An idol made of red lyrium.
Yeah, it was an idol.
That sang a song which drove anyone who heard it mad.
Are you sure it's the same thing?
Oh, look at it. It's changed, but it's the same size. Same ring at the top. Not to mention, it's pure lyrium. No one, not even the dwarves in Orzammar, work pure lyrium like that. It's too dangerous.
If that's true, if this dagger is the red lyrium idol from your story, how did Solus cleanse it of the blight?
I have no idea. I can't believe you found it.
What?
Oh, hey, Rook. I'm...
Hold on, I gotta call bullshit. So, I'm too lazy to edit the picture in, but... Well, maybe I will. But... If you played Dragon Age 2... You take a look at it. I'll try to explain what I'm seeing right now. So the lyrium dagger has a ring, a handle, and then the blade, right? So ring, handle, blade. The idol is like a statue of one person hugging the lower half of an elf who's hugging their head, and behind them is the ring, and below it is like red lyrium veins coming from inside the idol, and then it comes out of like stylized cloth but made of stone. So it looks nothing like the red lyrium dagger. It's bullshit.
Not interrupting anything, am I?
No. Something wrong?
Things are weird, but I'm adjusting, I think. That's not what I came in here for, though.
All right, Harding. What's on your mind?
So, the Wardens. I know some. A married couple Varric and I met while we were tracking Solus.
I'd almost forgot about that. I really am getting too old for this shit.
You think they'll talk to us? After the first Warden and everything?
It's worth a try. I can write them and hope.
Okay. Let's see who's in our corner.
I know you can handle this. Trust yourself and trust the team.
One of the things I'm questioning since Dragon Age 2 is like, if I remember correctly, there was a guy you meet at the very start of the game who dies to the blight because he was stabbed by a darkspawn sword, and then the blood of the darkspawn got in the wound, which eventually was slowly turning him into a darkspawn, right? Yeah. So it's dangerous to fight him because what if you get wounded, you wound the darkspawn and the blood gets to you, eventually turn into a darkspawn. So in Origins, you play as a Grey Warden, right? So it makes sense that you are the perfect person to like go and fight them, because you can't be forcefully turn because you're already slowly turning. That's the point of being a Grey Warden. So you can't be turned by more blood from the Darkspawn. Then in Dragon Age 2 Inquisition, Dragon Age 2, Dragon Age Inquisition, and then this game happens. You're not a warden. Well, you can be in this game, but you're not a warden. And then you're fighting Darkspawn. It's like, where is the fear of turning into one? Kind of throws me off of my it has been throwing me off of my immersion since 2. What?
Are you one spirit who moves around, or different spirits who all look the same?
As needed, dweller.
Right.
To other shores.
Oh, this place looks way different.
I felt it the moment the boat docked.
That's the Fade going right to your bones.
Heights of Atheme. Can't wait to fight more demons.
Darkspawn, let's clear them out.
Come on, dude. I just got up here.
If the Darkspawn are here, the blade in this island must be running wild.
Then we'll just have to deal with it.
No potions. Kinda fuck that one up. Brass root. Nope. Oh, I see one. Oh, one of those flower things.
You read the notes on the Circle Road case?
The murdered Magister's aide? Killed with an arrow instead of magic. Hard to get an angle like that.
It is. Where would you take it from?
I don't know the place that well, but there's a tower not far that would get a clean shot. And good cover.
But if you were angry and in a hurry, if the shot were more lucky than planned.
Well, there's that bridge. Wait.
The frames.
Why are you asking me?
Mountainside Illuvians. Oh, found it. Okay, that's cool. Oh, and the other Illuvians are like deactivated and shit. Okay. Oh. Oh, that's not good. I want to take Harding with me. Detonate Sundered applies weakened. Detonates Overwhelmed and applies Sundered. We're taking Nev for this mission. For recruitment, Nev might be the better choice because she can detonate and apply.
Evka and Antoine answered our letter. They're willing to talk.
In the middle of nowhere?
Where the first warden won't notice. But if they don't listen...
Oh, wait a minute. I took Nev.
Your distraction worked. Could have said it when we were
Oh, the
farther away.
dwarf.
Désolé, I didn't say it was a good plan. Ah, you made it! Harding, we meet again.
Antoine, Evka, you look well.
And you must be Rook. Heard some colorful things about you.
And they're all true.
And you want what from us?
The elven gods are changing the blight. Darkspawn too. There was a village, Demetta's Crossing. They overran it with the blight in a snap. We saw the aftermath.
Whatever they're planning, it's bad. And if it involves the Blight, we need Warden help.
A change. Manipulation. That
Manipulation.
But...
you believe me?
That the elven gods are here, and... it's a lot to accept. But we've been looking into oddities with the Blight ourselves. It's... altered. I can feel it. And your story...
A lot lines up.
Then make the rest of the Wardens see it. The world won't wait for your stubborn boss.
Some of the rumors about you were true.
If the first Warden believes that village was an aberration, or that it did not happen as you say...
We're not exactly the First Warden's favorites. Your word and our theories won't win the whole order.
So what do we do?
If the Darkspawn are changing, Davrin might help. Even among Wardens, he's known as a monster hunter. He got pulled on a mission. Not sure what, but it's farther into the mountains. We can get you a rough location.
I married someone with good advice. You find Davrin, and we'll keep after the Blight.
You know, for their sake, I hope they did their joining at the same time, because as far as I'm aware, you only have maximum 30 years before you hear the calling.
Fine. But this Davrin better believe us.
That's not what I wanted to
send
say.
You up a mountain for someone who won't listen.
We should get moving ourselves. We'll be in touch.
Well, I'd say we found the camp. So did some Darkspawn, looks like.
The fire's still going.
Were they ambushed?
Oh. That sounded like a bird. Oh, it's the griffin.
Easy, boy.
Stay.
Stay right there.
It will, so long as you don't give him a reason not to. Who are you?
Rook, Evka and Antoine sent us. We're looking for Davrin.
You found him. Mind telling me why you smell like darkspawn? Griffins hunt darkspawn.
Maybe they're hunting you. There's blight on the tent.
What? Where are Lancet and Remy?
The camp was empty when we got here.
Darkspawn didn't sound like that.
To the trees.
That's scary.
We can help.
Try to keep up.
See, look, the wardens, like this guy is like, hey, you try to keep up. It's like, shouldn't he be more scared that even though we're capable, that we might actually get blighted? Pretty weird.
He's caught a scent. Follow the squawks.
He joins the party, right? What's this guy about? Oh, shit. What does he have? Detonates a weekend. Oh, so we can both detonate a weekend.
I thought griffins were extinct.
We want the world to think that. It's why we're training in the middle of nowhere. Hassan, don't get too far ahead.
Take that as a no.
If he even listens, has a mind of his own. He spotted something.
The lighting is so good. But I'm on HDR, so it might look not so good. Oh, yeah, my controller. Plug this Starfield Xbox controller in. Turn on. There we go.
Those are darkspawn.
Dead darkspawn. These are part of the training.
Hassan was half right.
There's no time for half wrong. Hassan, we're looking for live darkspawn.
He understands?
Not sure he understands anything but dinner. Keep on it, Hassan. They're around here somewhere.
Oh shit, wait. Oh. Okay.
How do we get up that?
The Griffins have been training for this sort of thing. Let's see if Hassan was paying attention. Hassan, hit that!
Impressive.
That's cool.
Did you teach him that?
No, Lancet and Remy did. They're the Griffin Whisperers.
So you're the bodyguard.
Griffins are the Warden's greatest legacy. Hold up. There's the Darkspawn. Let's get in there.
I hate fighting darkspawn. Before this gig, I could avoid them.
That's why it's a job for professionals.
Something's ready.
Shit, there's too... Detonates weekend.
Remy, where are you?
Remy, where are you hurt?
Everywhere. A monster came out of nowhere. Darkspawn were following it. Lancet ran ahead.
Just left you behind.
Davrin, remember. A light touch. Asan's still learning.
You're the trainer.
Not anymore.
We have to keep going. Let's get through here. Those two statues are the spare key. Line up the symbols.
What did you mean by it's back?
Something's stalking Grey Wardens. We call it the Gloom Howler. I'm hunting it. Started happening 7, 8 months ago. Darkspawn obey it. There's some kind of hold over them. Asan, on me! No time for hide and seek, Asan. This is real.
How'd he get his name?
It's Elven for arrow. Elby grows into it.
More Darkspawn here.
Lancet's trying to stop the Gloom Howler. It's going after the other Griffins.
More? You're serious?
Oh,
the bridge is out.
This place is falling apart. There's a ladder up there. That's our way through this.
Damn, those are some choppy frames, Asan. Also, so Lucanus's banter he resumed, but
watch yourself. There's Darkspawn.
Make this quick. We have to get through here. Asan can help with the fight.
Now it's your turn. Careful. They saved the big one for last.
I see it.
fuck you, dude. What happened to him? Bitch ass.
Finale was yours. Job's done. Your turn. I've got the setup, you do the rest. Now it's your...
My frames. .38 frames, 73. Okay. Nice. Reinforced binding.
Well, that sounds cheery.
It's coming from the area. There's an elevator we can use to get up there. Never seen Darkspawn this bold. Not unless there's a blight.
Whoa. Okay, hold on. Ideal. Less stagger. But let's try it out.
There's a blight.
The Wardens told you this?
I told them, but your first Warden doesn't want our help.
He's a stubborn one.
The Gloom Howler wants the Griffins. Why?
The real question's how it knows about them. Up until now, it only went after Wardens. Now it shows up here with a rabble of Darkspawn? These Griffins are a secret.
Let me guess, the first Warden sold them out. Like, hey, we want power to stop the blights, but you'll protect us instead. We don't need to end the blights. We can make peace with them. And then he sold out the Griffins. Some dumb shit like that.
Keep moving. The area's not far.
Got things ready.
Fuck. Oh, there's one more? Fuck, dude.
That was the last one.
That's a body. Over there. Under the blight oil.
Damn it, it's Lancet. I want this thing's head on a pike.
Bloodstained notes. Training going well. The Griffins learn faster together. One picks up a trick, then the others try it out. How loud they get. The little mischief makers. They're also going faster than I thought. I'll ask Davrin to the rest is illegible. Oh.
What is that?
Meet the Gloom Howler.
Oh, they blew up.
Exploding darkspawn? What is this?
Like I said, this blight's different. Everything's wrong.
I can hear the other griffins. Let's get in there.
How do I,
More griffins!
We have to get them out of there.
Some kind of...
I got the setup, you do the rest. My job's done. Your turn. I got the setup, you do the rest.
Heads up. We've got one more darkspawn. Mean looking.
Now it's your turn. Got things ready. Knowledge is yours.
Yellow you want. You're not taking these griffins.
Oh. Hold on. We leveled up. Might as well apply that now. 2 points. Let's see. Let's get this one. Maximum rage 50. %, stagger, bleeding, shocked, flaming weapons. Sorry, my burps can be heard on the mic.
They're up there. Stormwing, I'll be back for you.
What the fuck? Oh. Oh, save. That was quite a troublesome fight. Oh, it is Darkspawn. I thought it was a demon.
Their blood is mine.
So it can talk.
I'll spill mine before that happens.
And I'll collect, Warden. On both of you.
Yeah? Let's give it a go.
What a lame comeback, Rook. What the fuck?
Time will come.
Oh. Just collected them.
Mortal threats are a dull blade.
All of them? Huh. Oh, that's why they... It didn't want us to open the cages. Okay. Oh, Asan.
There are only 13 griffins alive in Thetis. That monster just took 12 of them.
We need at least one of them. At least one.
What if we could help get them back?
I'd ask. What's the catch?
I need a monster hunter for the blight to end all blights.
The first warden agreed to this?
Nope.
He'd rather arrest us.
If you're lucky. He doesn't take kindly to being crossed. That takes some nerve.
The first warden's fighting the wrong war.
Well, you did save Asan back there, so you're no lightweight. And if you can help get the other griffins
His chest
back,
just absorbs all the water.
He likes the idea.
He's hoping you brought food. All right. Come on, Asan. Let's get to know our new friends.
Quest complete. A warden's best friend. While seeking an ally in the Grey Wardens, the team met Davrin and his young griffin, Asan. But disaster struck when a terrifying monster, the Gloom Howler, stormed the griffin eyrie and kidnapped Asan's brothers and sisters. Davrin agreed to join the team on the condition that they continue to hunt the Gloom Howler and rescue the missing griffins. Not sure. Because we need some flying superiority. Sorry, air superiority.
So this is where you live, huh? In the Fade?
Yeah, it's cozy. And the gods can't find us here.
Right. Never going to get used to that.
We'll find you and Asan a nice...
Rook!
Well, my frames are really at 39, 46, 47, 63. Okay, it's recovered.
What's wrong?
It's bad, Rook.
Varric?
They sent word. Treviso's under attack by a blighted dragon.
Damn it. The one we saw at Demeter's Crossing.
It has to be.
Nev,
What is it?
We heard from the Viper right after the crows. Another dragon is attacking Minrathous too.
No.
You got back just in time.
Yeah, this is more important, man.
Any sign of the gods? 2 dragons at once can't be a coincidence.
If it is, the Shadow Dragons and the crows didn't say anything about it.
Last time you saw the dragon, the gods were nearby, no? They'll be lurking somewhere. Treviso's a merchant city. It has no defenses, and the canals run everywhere. If we don't stop that dragon, people will die. Innocent people. My people. They either die right away from the dragon, or slowly after, from blight in the water. We need to go to Treviso.
And leave Minrathous to burn?
Nev.
The Shadow Dragons will fight, right to the end of it. But we're the only ones keeping the Venatori in check. And if we fail, the Venatori will take advantage. They'll make a push for the throne. And hand the gods the entire Tevinter Empire.
So I kind of I know I said I wanted to make Rook like confrontation or an asshole, but it's just the most important question. Yeah, what kind of dragons are they?
Is there any chance we can...
Damn it! There's
Who wrote that? Who wrote those options? I wanted to know what kind of dragons they were, and Rook jumped to making a compromise.
no time. I need to go home. I need to be in Minrathous.
And I must go to Treviso. Go where you feel you must, Rook. We cannot wait.
What's our move, Rook?
This sucks because I like I like using Nev and either Harding or Lucanus on my team. Now this shit happens. Oh boy. Okay, so in my head, the dragons, of course, I assume they're blighted. When they attack Minrathous, the Venatori aren't going to do anything. But the Shadow Dragons and some Magisters, I believe, are nice enough to help protect it, right? They have magic on this. They have Dorian. Dorian's a very accomplished mage. He got through the events of Inquisition, and he can help. But in Antifa, I'm more worried about what Lucanus said, the blight in the water. And like they have no standing army, they only have the crows, and they don't really have that much in the way of magic, so we're helping Lucanus.
We helped Lucanus in Treviso. We have to trust that the Shadow Dragons can take care of things in Minrathous. That said, 2 of you should join Nev there. See if you can help. And we'll head to Treviso.
Understood.
Let's all try to make it through this alive, all right?
Oh, Lucanus will meet us there. Let's check. Detonates weakened. In war victory. Applies overwhelm. Okay, I'm not liking this. Because I apply overwhelm and I detonate weakened. And he detonates weakened and applies overwhelmed. So, okay, if that's how the warriors work, then I'm sorry, but I don't think I'll be using Tash at all then. No synergy. This is useful, I admit. Yeah, so We're not taking that guy. Apply sun. Okay, applies weaken. Detonate sunder. That's what I needed. So what do I level up? Let's quicken. Oh. Okay, so what's this? Electricity. Okay, so we're going for enfeebling shot. Galvanized tear. And time slow. Okay. Oh. Harding. Detonates overwhelmed and applies sundered. Detonates sundered, applies weakened. Yeah. Wait, Lucanis. Detonates overwhelmed. Applies sundered. Applies weakened, detonates weakened, applies weakened, detonates sundered. Yep. Give her a chance. I like her personal quest. I thought when they were rushing me and like, oh, it's an emergency. I really thought that Varric kicked the bucket or something.
Listen, the dragon! The Antam brought it here somehow.
They're fighting crows and saying the dragon will break our meaningless resistance.
Wait.
Bastards!
The bastards. Really rolling the R's there.
If yours not done, how do we
Whoa.
fight this?
We should look for Lucanus.
Damn, it's destroying my frames.
Someone has to stop it.
How are they even fighting back in the first place, man? My frames, what the fuck? It's so choppy. Holy shit.
Beast in the sky will take this city for the Antam! All you will be is dust!
work, everyone.
I also just realized that I don't know how long it will take before we get Lucanus back, so I'm gonna need to give her the heal. I need it.
That dragon isn't slowing down. We need to kill it.
But how?
Look, over here.
It's Taya from the...
Rook, you're just in time. Where the dragon attacks, the Antam soon follow.
It is strong and fast. You must get its attention, then lure it onto the ground.
We'll figure out a way.
Draw up your courage. We will need it.
Okay, Lucanus. Skills. Oh, companions. He still doesn't have anything. What the fuck? Yeah, okay, so we really needed Belara to be the healer. Why am I holding a dagger? Oh.
Ignorance. Mortal confusion. Yet this city offers nothing better than a pawn of the Dread Wolf.
Gillenane.
Your hatred
How could we even tell what which one she was? Whoa. That's so scary.
Come get it.
Retrieve the knife and whatever else remains of these mortals.
Holy shit. You were killing one of these in Dragon Age Origins. An archdemon. Oh! I'll take it. I'll take it. Combo opportunity.
On it!
Ah!
Ready, Rook.
Ready to go.
Oh, what the fuck? Fuck that shit, man. We're looking for potions. What the fuck? My frames 27, 35, 37, 32, 36, 33, 35, 29, 32, 35, 32, 37, 54. Okay. Oh shit.
That is enough! We have urgent need of your strength elsewhere. Come, return to me!
It's going!
We did it. Sort of.
Niv's gonna hate her ass, man.
You fought it off.
If Gillenane hadn't called it away.
It'll be back.
Next time, it dies.
That thing was tough. It'll be hard to put down for good.
What happened to Treviso would have been worse if you hadn't arrived when you did. I cannot imagine how much worse.
What about Minrathis and Nev? Maybe there's still time to help.
Let's go.
Then, surprise, Bioware had the boss. Nev is fucking dead. But I doubt it. Whoa. I guess we're not exploring Minrathis anymore.
We're here. What's the situation?
Look around. I don't know where to start. Treviso's all right. Lucanus?
Dragon got away before we could kill it. I won't make that mistake again.
But you hurt the one in Treviso. At least that's something. The Venatori had a clear shot at the palace while we faced a dragon we could barely hurt. The Viper drew it away from a safe house and took a claw to the gut as thanks. A healer could fix the wound, but the Blight's already in him.
Turn him into a Grey Warden.
I know of magic that may slow the corruption. That'll give me some time.
Oh,
this
fuck.
This is all you. The risen gods, the Blight, the dragon. Now the city's lost to the Venatori.
Rook isn't to blame. It is
I can see it in his face, man. He's blighted.
Tension's a little high. You should go for now. I need to be here a while. See to things.
Oh, so if we decided to help Nev, what would have happened is that the Antam would take control of the city. I see. Okay. Quest complete. On deadly wings. After coming face to face with Gillenane himself, the team drove away the blighted dragon in Treviso. Lucanus and the crows are grateful. Without intervention, the monstrous beast would have blighted the canals. Yet Treviso's salvation has come at a cost. Without additional aid, the shadow dragons were overwhelmed. Helpless as the dragon in Minrathis tore their city apart. Okay, hold on. I'm just one dude. Right, I'm just one guy. I'm going to choose to believe that... Well, one guy and someone else. I'm going to choose to believe that we were able to help because we were able to get the attention of the god and the dragon because we had the lyrium dagger, not because we're mighty by ourselves. So yeah, I'm gonna choose to believe that because surely one guy in either Bellara or Nev or Davrin could have made that much of a difference. Oh, this is really good.
Blighted dragons, Darkspawn obeying the Venatori? Maybe Solus will know something.
Oh, another level? Whoa. Regeneration plus 10%. Yep. How did I not see that the first time? Consult again with Solus. Hold on. Let's go check our companions. Davrin. Okay, Nev ain't there. So we can talk to Davrin and Lucanus. Let's go do those two things first. Davrin, I'm guessing, is here. Yep, he is. Oh, they made it a pain in the ass to get to him, huh? Oh! Am I wrong? Oops. How do I get to him then? Oh, I'm blind.
What? You're hungry? I found a yam in the kitchen. Stubborn just means you'll starve.
Trouble settling in?
Doing the best I can. My job was to keep the Griffins safe, not fix their dinner.
I meant Asan.
Oh. I guess we're both adjusting.
Then where did Asan and the others come from?
Way I heard it, someone found a journal a few years back that mentioned a secret clutch of eggs. They'd been hidden for centuries, protected by a ward.
That's my thumb.
Started hatching and out came 13 talkative griffins.
Ouch.
Now, down to just one.
Wait, they've been protected for centuries, and then they only recently hatched? Oh man. Takes that long to hatch? You know what? What's a griffin's history?
What's the history between Grey Wardens and Griffins?
Back in the day, Grey Wardens raised them as aerial cavalry. When a blight got going, Wardens rode them into battle. Eventually, war took its toll. They died out.
I promised that I wanted to be mean and an asshole, but that's the people, not the animals. He's welcome here.
Well, a confused Griffin should fit right in around here.
Appreciate it. There's no training manual for them anymore.
I guess we'll figure it out together.
Griffins don't trust easily. Lancet and Remy had to work to win them over. They said a warden and a griffin have to move as one. Think as one. They call it Turlum. Sort of unity. But now, they're both dead.
Why'd the Gloomhowler attack the Eyrie?
I intend to find out. First it stalks wardens. Now it's after the griffins.
It's not the worst thing we've fought.
Elgernon and Gillenane. Hard to believe.
Can't be easy hearing that your own gods are ending the world.
Elves have enough trouble. Don't need this on our heads too. But I have to say, killing a monster is one thing. Taking down the goddess of all monsters and the god of vengeance while you're at it?
Every life in Thetis depends on it.
Fair enough.
It looks too nice. I was well, at this point, I'm not really expecting it, but I was hoping he would say something like, it's either us or them. But then it's like, he's too nice.
Always good to know where the boss stands.
Pretty much at the world not ending.
I can get behind that. What? I told you. It's yams or nothing.
Or maybe you need a new menu.
Oh, sorry. I just spit. Whoa. Now that's cool. He made this? I'd like to imagine. Oh, no, okay. So he made it. So this could be funny. It's like it's either he brought this on the boat or he's been here not even 2 hours and he's made all of this shit already.
Rook, do you have a minute?
Of course. Something wrong?
Thea wants to meet.
That doesn't sound like a bad thing.
She wants to plan Katerina's funeral.
Oh, right.
If you don't mind, I could use some backup. In case Spike gets out of hand.
Let's not keep Thea waiting.
Bidding farewell. Yeah, let's talk with Solus first. Then maybe we can end the session there. I mean, say what you will about the game. It's like, yeah, I agree. It looks kind of too clean, but I'm having a lot of fun. The combat's fun. I'm fighting for my fucking life in some places. Although there is that one spot in the Illuvian, in the crossroads, where I really don't. I know it's in Arlathan Forest where I really don't like where there's an encounter because it's too small and there's like too many trees. It's hard to see. But otherwise, I don't really have that big of a problem with the game. Oh, hold on. Of course, the most important thing, the performance is ass. I hope AMD comes out with better drivers.
When last we spoke, you were hunting for followers of Elganon and Gillenane in hopes of finding specifics. Has your search been successful?
You could say that. It looks like both the Venatori and the Antom are working for Elgranon and Gillenane.
Unsurprising. The Venatori want magical secrets, and the Antom want to destroy anyone opposing their brutal expansion. Both will readily bow to anyone who promises them power.
I can't buy the Venatori working for them because historically, you know, the first Magisters were the first Darkspawn, and from how they've been set up in the previous games, they're kind of like power above all else. They won't care that they're serving an evil god because it's like, well, they don't care that they're serving an evil god because to them it's all about them ruling in the end, not the gods but them, the Venatori. But the Antom seems kind of it's kind of weird that they are expansionists and they wanted, the Kunari wanted to end basically structured civilization in southern Thedas during Trespasser with all the Gatlock barrels. They wanted to blow up our peace talks, or rather the talks regarding the fate of the Inquisition, right, including us and the leaders of both Ferelden and Orlais, so the Kunari could invade and establish order. So they saw us as threats, and then they also see magic in general as threats, so they treat their Sarebas, or dangerous things, their mages, very harshly. So it's quite weird to me that the Antom would resort to conniving with a very obviously magical in nature elven god that doesn't look like any living person. And I doubt that the Kunari are unaware of what Darkspawn are. Right, so you're telling me that the leaders of the Kun faction are okay with utilizing something magical in nature, aka the Blight, and siding with a very powerful magical figure, Gillenane, to continue their brutalist expansion. So that's pretty weird, unless of course maybe the Kunari believe that they can take care of the evil gods themselves after they've expanded. Could be their hubris.
And now we've seen that power firsthand. The Antom and the Venatori both have dragons doing their bidding.
Dragons? That is worse than I had feared.
Yeah, we drove off the one the Antom brought to Treviso. Barely.
Have you determined how the dragons are being directed? If it is blood magic, it may be possible to disrupt their control.
The dragons were blighted. We think that's what let the gods control them.
The Blight? Of course.
The Blight seems to be the gods' favored tool right now. We ran into Venatori who could control Darkspawn.
Elganon would not bestow such power unless the Darkspawn were to serve as the main force of his army. And I suspect Gillenane will see the Darkspawn as new subjects for her modifications.
We've already run into a few Darkspawn nobody has seen before. That's in addition to the blighted
Of
dragons.
exploding Darkspawn.
That is the fate Elganon and Gillenane planned for this world then. Corruption and blighted slavery.
What? Knock that shit off.
Stop acting like you're so much better than they are. Your bullshit ritual would have destroyed the world just as badly.
Yeah, true.
Do you truly believe my goal was to destroy this world?
I believe your goal, like you said, was to transfer the gods to a better prison, the one you're stuck in now. And you were willing to tear down the Veil and destroy this world while you did so.
The Veil is a wound I cut into the Fade in a moment of desperation, while making their prison. It should not exist. I had a host of spirits ready to help when the Veil fell. They would have minimized the loss of life.
No, I don't believe that, Solus. At the end of Trespasser, he told us that it was like living in a world full of tranquil. He didn't even see us as people. Like, yeah, we proved them wrong due to the events at Inquisition. Like, he admitted that, like, oh, like, you're a true friend. The Inquisitor, like, you're a true friend. I'm so sorry. I have to do this. So I don't believe you for a second, Solus. I'm sorry.
Do you have any idea what you sound like? You could have actually saved the world from the Blight, but instead, you chose to kill thousands of people with your vanity project.
It is not vanity. I broke this world. I am the only one who can fix it.
Spoken like a god.
I am not a god. I am as I have always been. A man. All too aware of his failings.
Varric was right.
But equally aware that if he did not act, accepting the judgment it would bring, all would be lost. They call me the Dread Wolf. What will they call you when this is over?
Yeah, whatever they want.
I don't care what they call me. If they're calling me anything, it means they're still alive, and that's all that matters.
Acceptance. You are willing to face the consequences your actions may one day bring, because the world needs you.
Actually, that's not... Rook is too nice. He's too nice. I wanted to say, I don't give a fuck about that. But then he's like, actually, I'm willing to face the music, because at least they're still alive. So he's way too nice.
I believe I can work with that. If the gods are using dragons, you will wish to find someone trained to fight.
So we're getting Tosh next.
Have you unlocked
okay.
the Lighthouse Illuvian?
Yeah, we found the crossroads. It's still confusing, though.
I cannot help you from in here. You may need to find an expert in the magic of the Fade. And if the Darkspawn are to be Elganon's army, you will need Grey Wardens to fight them.
I've got a few of them. Their leaders don't trust me right now, though.
I have faith in you, Rook. You seem to have a knack for gaining the cooperation of your adversaries.
So when I said earlier that Varric was right, he mentioned like a few sessions ago, he said like if you appeal to his godhood, he will say that he's just a man. And Solus did exactly that.
So this elven god thinks we need a dragon hunter and a Fade expert.
He's right, about the dragon hunter at least. The shadow dragons did all they could. The dragon was just too much. The moment the dust settled, the Venatori rushed in. Guess they knew it was coming. Nev's staying for now. She said she'll be back soon. But at least you took care of yours.
We heard it but didn't kill it. The dragon flew off before we could put it down.
Treviso could have used a dragon hunter. That much is true.
We'll be ready next time.
Then we find one. Next time a blooded dragon comes calling, it'll be the last time it comes calling.
We should not forget the second dragon in Minrathos. We ought to see what we can do to help. However, there is no telling how long Nev will be helping the shadow dragons with the aftermath.
Hey, let's not get stuck in our regrets, all right?
Hang on a minute. Not only have you retained the services of a demon assassin, you're also taking advice from the elven god who attempted to tear down the Veil.
Spite is my problem.
That's what they always say. Rook, Lucanus is one thing, but do you really trust this Solus?
Technically, I kind of don't, man. I already explained it earlier, but he was willing. He was willing to like basically kill everyone else just to restore the elves of old and the world of old.
Of course I don't trust him. He's the only option we have. If it makes you feel better, we've checked every piece of information he gave us.
That does make me feel better.
So a Fade expert and a dragon hunter. I'll ask around about dragon hunters and see what turns up. Come talk to me in a bit.
And I've been corresponding with someone about the lighthouse's reverberative oscillations and the resulting dimensional peculiarities. Oh, sorry. Not relevant. I'll get a message through to a Fade expert immediately.
See, Rook? Nothing to worry about.
All right. We all know what to do. Let's get going.
Nice. Nice.